guys, welcome back to Super Dynamic Bros Podcast. I am Michael Sarabona.
I'm Isaiah Amaro.
And today we're going to be discussing movie news and TV news from the last couple of weeks. Isaiah, I think we got some pretty interesting stories going on. We got a little Star Wars news. Got some Die Hard news. Something to do with Henry Cavill. Is it about DC? Is it not?
Is it about the mustache?
I mean, it should always be about the mustache.
That was a damn good mustache.
You know, I have the Mission Impossible Fallout poster in my room right now, and I cannot stop staring at the mustache.
I bought the mustache playset for Mission Impossible. I put it on when I get bored.
I'm going to just start wearing fake mustaches now.
Exactly.
It's like digitally remove them in post.
If this movie was based in the movie took place in the 90s, like if it came out in the 90s, they probably would have been a Henry Cavill mustache playset.
I think Henry Cavill could replace Burt Reynolds for coolest mustache of any decade.
If he would have kept the mustache in every movie he came out with, yes.
I think he should.
He should. Except for Superman. Shave it for Superman, but keep it for everything else.
No, he should have had the mustache for Superman, so we wouldn't have gotten that stupid fucking mouth.
Yeah, I think they would have just kept the beard. If he would have kept the beard and long hair with the black suit like originally was supposed to be.
Oh, so the Snyder Cut?
The Snyder Cut. Everything would have been hunky-dory. You didn't have to shave his mustache.
Guys, I'm telling you, the Snyder Cut is real. It's real. It happened. It's a thing.
Not complete, but yes, it did happen. It is real.
Alright, so let's get started with the news. Our first topic today, we got some interesting casting news for Star Wars Untitled Episode 9. Dominic Monaghan and Matt Smith. For those who don't know, Dominic Monaghan is from Lost, and I think he is Pippin from Lord of the Rings. It's either Pippin or Merry. I always kind of get the names confused.
You're close enough.
There's a lot of names, but yeah, he's another J.J. Abrams guy. Like, he always pops in a couple of his things. And Matt Smith, most famously as Doctor Who.
He's not my favorite Doctor Who, but yeah.
I didn't watch his season. I only watched the David Tennant season.
I stopped. I started watching. I was like, yeah, no. Let me get out of this BBC section.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Doctor Who just wasn't my thing.
Not really.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the work he's done, but I think it's one of those where you gotta be like a diehard fan to watch all Doctor Who. If you like that one actor, like you probably watch their section.
Yeah, that was me for David Tennant. Like, exactly. I like David Tennant, so I watched. He had 2 or 3 seasons. Are they seasons or they're like series? I don't know.
Like seasons.
Volumes.
It's all the same. It's all one big story, but you go watch sections upon depending on which actor you like better.
I feel like I could get into the Matt Smith stuff.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling. I mean, I gotta go back and watch it, but I wasn't feeling it in the first beginnings.
I don't have time for that.
No, I'm a 2-episode guy.
But anyway, it's it's interesting casting news that we've gotten. It's kind of wonder if they're gonna play good guys, bad guys. I think Matt Smith kind of looks like he has like an Imperial officer face.
They both kind of do have Imperial officer face. Like, they look like bad guys.
I think Monaghan looks more of he could play like a scoundrel.
Could be.
Slash
bad guy.
Or one of them is just Ray's parents.
They're both Ray's parents. This is a touchy father subject.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. We solved it, guys. They're actually going to be both Ray's parents.
It's the first male sexual couples in the whole galaxy of Star Wars. We solved it.
We solved the issue, guys. It's here. There you go. They're both, Ray's
both
mom and dad. Yep. There you go.
She had no dads. Now she has two
dads. It's like Star Wars with my 2 dads.
Exactly. It's like Mamma Mia all over again.
Ah.
She had no dad. Now she has 3 dads.
What if episode 9 is the exact plot line of Mamma Mia? She doesn't know who her dad is, so she invites them all to an island to figure it out. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's there too. How? As a Force ghost, obviously.
Oh, Mark Hamill's coming back as a Force ghost. You might as well have everybody back.
That's true. And somehow they're also having they're able to get Carrie Fisher and some I guess from some deleted scenes from episode 8. That's what I read.
Yeah, but you might as well just do a little bit of touch up with CGI.
I think they might do a little bit of that, kind of like the Paul Walker situation with what was it, Fast 7?
Yeah, it was Fast 7,
Yeah.
but the technology is way better on Disney's end than Universal's end.
I mean, look what they did with like Rogue One or like the Marvel movies.
Yeah, that de-aging is amazing on the Marvel end.
That shit's crazy.
I don't know what they did for Rogue One. It looked kind of cool at first, and then you started watching it more, and it's like, this is...
But I feel like that was like the early stages of it, where
It came
it's
out
just.
2 years ago.
But look how many times they've done it recently. Like looking like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, that was amazing, especially
Like that
Lawrence
looked like-
Fishburne's face and Michelle Pfeiffer's
Yeah.
face.
Like that looked like Boys in the Hood, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, scary. I know.
Like it took me out for a moment. I was
Oh,
like, what
but
movie
it's-
am I watching again?
I felt like yeah, they filmed it back then, and they just threw it in here now.
Yeah. Look, you got to have a Carrie Fisher presence somewhere in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just gonna feel off if it, she's like, if there's nothing there.
Yeah, she walks in or she says something completely off because it's just a film scene from like a film 2 years ago.
Yeah. But I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens next year. Next topic is we have a title for our Die Hard 6, or technically a Die Hard prequel,
Year 1.
or Die Hard Year 1. They're calling it McClane. McClane. I don't like it.
Would you
It's-
rather have Die Younger?
Yeah.
Die Younger.
For sure. Die Youngest. It's just because, like, I feel like, oh, we're just copying what Logan did,
Mm-hmm.
where we just call it Logan.
Was
Or-
like reverse.
Yeah, but, like, instead of, like, it's old man Bruce Willis, it's just some young kid playing John McClane.
I'd rather have old man Bruce Willis.
I'd rather, too. And he's, like, terrible now, but I would still rather him in
He's
Die
good.
Hard.
If you give him a nice script, he's good. If you give him a nice script, the problem is like he's
When's the
doing a
last
lot
time
of
he's got a
bullshit
nice
straight to
script, though?
DVDs. Huh?
When was the last time you got a nice script, though? Oh, you know what? You know
Looper.
what? Huh?
Looper.
Yeah, that's true.
I like
Yeah, That's
Looper.
true. That's true.
You
Actually,
had a
love
terrible
Looper.
young Bruce Willis. I mean, he looks scary as shit. I love that
What?
actor.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
I love him, but he fucking.
Oh,
he's
come
just so
on.
scary.
It
was hard to watch him at
pretty-
first.
Look, it was the early stages of de-aging. Okay, it
That
looked
wasn't the aging. They
weird.
just threw makeup on him to make it look like Bruce Willis.
He's had a fatter face. Like I thought,
They
I
gave him
thought
the
it was kind of
forehead.
funny.
They gave him the big fucking forehead.
Yeah, big fucking forehead.
I was like, holy shit.
But no, I don't like the fact of a prequel to Die Hard.
Yeah, there's not really much you could do with Die Hard, like a prequel.
No, because like the entire point of the first Die Hard was that like he was just an ordinary guy put in like an extraordinary situation. Nothing real special about him except, he was a cop, he had a select set of skills,
Yeah. It's Christmas, he has no shoes on, he's stuck in the
no
building.
shoes. What is this going to be about? Him just as a young cop?
Exactly.
But then like if you put him in any extraordinary situation, it takes away from Die Hard because that was the entire point.
Exactly. Let's just have him sit there, do paperworks. I want to have him sit
Or
there.
like him as
yes,
like a beat cop. He's like a traffic cop.
Exactly. Or, just put
I don't want
just a
that.
regular cop day. Just a regular. The most action he had was a bank robbery. That's about it.
I don't want that.
Exactly.
I just don't want anyone else playing John McClane.
I mean, we said the same thing with like every other prequel movies out there, but sometimes they're good, sometimes, they don't work out.
I'm sorry. There's only one John McClane. Like there's only one Indiana Jones for me.
Yeah, but there's no other prequel to Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
But
Keep
if
it
there
like
was,
that.
and they hired, let's say, the right type of guy with the right type of charisma, maybe sometimes it works.
Who in this day and age could play a young John McClane?
Oh, jeez, bud.
Henry Cavill's mustache.
Henry Cavill's
Mustache.
I don't know. I think an up-and-coming guy, maybe. Off the top of the head, I can't really think of much. It's hard, but I don't know.
You know who I would kind of want?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this just kind of popped in my head. The guy who's gonna be the new Predator, the main guy, the one who was the villain in Logan.
Oh, I like him.
Boyd Holbrook.
You sold me on that one. I like that one.
Fuck, actually, I kind of like that.
I kind of like that idea much better.
Shit, I just sold myself.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you get a good story and all that, maybe. I don't on.
I just I just worry about like they're gonna like make him. I don't know, give him just like a he's did like this big like backstory where like he was in this real serious situation where it was kind of like a Die Hard scenario, but that's just gonna take away from the whole point of the first movie.
So this movie's gonna take place when, like, late 70s?
I guess so. Like early 70s or late 70s.
You know what they should do if they're gonna just go that route? Just go all out, film it 70s style.
Like a Dirty Harry-esque?
Yes. Like a nice 70s style prequel to Die Hard.
Then that's just so weird.
I don't care. I mean,
so
you already
weird
fucked
to
up by
me.
doing Die Hard prequel. Just go all out now. Just do a nice little prequel.
Alright.
It's a nice 70s style, like a Quentin Tarantino B film, like a 72mm film type movie.
It just looks all gritty and stuff. It has like the little black spots in the edges.
Exactly, like in like the Grindhouse movies, but less cheesy.
Way less cheesy.
Yeah.
Look, I don't need my Die Hard movies being cheesy. It's just what they don't need to be.
It's already been cheesy. Live Free, Die Hard.
Hey, you know that one's okay. Die Hard.
It's a PG-13 Die Hard. Come on.
It's better than A Good Day to Die Hard. I can tell you that. 10 times better.
Was it A Good Day to Die Hard or Die Harder? What was called Die Harder?
No, that's Die Hard 2. Die Harder.
Oh, it was Die Hard 2, Die Harder.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Good Day to Die Hard. That one. Yeah, that was the one with his son.
That's the one with Russia. That's a bad one.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I apologize for that movie. No, they should have done a TV show. They might as well
Then
do
it's just another cop show.
So? It's a cop show with John McClane.
But not Bruce Willis.
A Bruce Willis style, like we have him produce it and stuff, or executive producer.
He's not gonna produce it.
Executive. I mean, he just
He's
walks
not-
in
he's
sometimes.
not
He gives his
gonna-
advice to the kid, like, "Hey, say this. Don't say that."
You know he's not gonna care.
He might care. If it's a passion project he cares about, he will be into it. Like Glass, he looks pretty interested in Glass.
He does look. That's the only hope I got right now is Glass being good.
Glass is gonna be good.
Glass is gonna be great.
He's on the stairway going up right now. Not Bruce Willis. I mean,
the M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Split, so
Exactly.
I will give you that. All right. Well, speaking of another reboot, apparently we're getting a Police Academy reboot.
Yes, or is on his way.
Or
Cards
is
are
on
on the
his
table
way.
right now. I don't know if it's a reboot or a.
Or a sequel, continuation, anything like that.
I think it's one of those sequel reboots.
But hey, I mean, you can't really get worse than some of the later ones.
Part 4 and on. Oh, you like
Wait,
part 4.
hang on.
You like part 4. I mean, oh no.
No. I like part 6.
What the fuck? You like part?
City Under Siege.
City Under Siege. Stop talking
Hells
about, like,
yeah.
Bobcat actually fully takes over. And
No, wait, hang on.
And
I know Bobcat. He's in the movie.
yeah, but then
Doesn't
like
take it over.
he took over the role, man. Like he's in the beginning of the poster now. He's the main guy, and I don't know. And,
When did that happen?
yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta look at the trailers. I mean, I stopped caring after part 3. I think once Steven left, I was like,
Oh, that was like part 3 or part 4.
I think part 3 was his last one. Like he knew it was like, okay, this series is going to shit.
But Steve Guttenberg is the one right now saying that there's a reboot or a continuation of Police Academy on its way.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan of the first one. I think it's probably one of the funniest comedies
It is.
ever.
This is
Like-
one of my top lists of
And
classic
it's
comedies.
very underrated. Like
Surprisingly,
nobody.
that is good.
That's definitely a surprise. That's good. Like nobody talks about that movie anymore, or any of those movies, because a lot of the sequels were actually pretty decent. Some of them really bad.
Some of them
Really
yes.
bad.
I like part 2. I appreciated part 2. 3, I thought it was okay. I think 3 was
It was 3.
3 was in no. Part 4 was Miami. Don't quote me on this.
No, part 4. No, part 4 is Citizens on Patrol.
Yes.
Part 3. No, part 5 is Miami. Look, there's a lot of sequels.
There's 7 sequels.
The whole sequels, and then there's a cartoon series. So, I mean, if you bring it back and kind of do it like 21 Jump Street style, I think it'll work.
Yeah, Citizen on Patrol was part 4, but part 3 was his last movie, back in training.
No. Honestly, it was only 3 of them? Oh.
Yeah, he left on a good note. Well, he left once everything started turning like PG style.
Yeah. I guess if you bring in like Chris Lord? No. Phil Lord and Chris Miller?
Yeah, I think they could do it.
I think they could do a great job with that.
Or Tim Miller. I think you could do it.
Deadpool?
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other
because I know Tim Miller's like he's doing like the next Terminator right now.
Yeah, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah, you get me Phil Lord, give me the guys from Game Night. They're the writers of Spider-Man Homecoming too.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
One of the guys is from Freaks and Geeks.
I love Freaks.
The main kid.
The one from Waiting?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that kid. Yes. I don't know why I call him a kid. He's old as fuck, but yeah, I like
in Waiting he's old, but I'm saying in Freaks and Geeks he was a kid.
Yeah, I liked him, yeah.
But no, yeah, they wrote Game Night and stuff.
That's
Get those guys.
Yeah. I like those guys too. Yeah, give me like people that do like nice hard horror comedies, and that's what we need now. Because when was the last time you like Game Night was like the last good R-rated comedy, full comedy?
Hey, I saw Blockers recently, and I thought it was very funny.
Blockers actually was, yeah.
Blockers
I think I
was
gave it
really
a decent
good.
rating. I think I did.
You did.
I did give it a decent rating.
You gave it a decent.
Yeah, it had a lot of funny jokes here and there, but like I said too, like this is what we need, like a nice R-rated classic comedy. If you could take that, let's say get Steven over there to run the training session.
Yeah.
Have him be the
oh my god, the
cop in charge. I forgot the name of it. The officer, teacher.
Yeah. I just and if you can bring back any of the old cast members.
Yeah, I wish Bubba was still alive, but
he died.
Yeah, he died a couple of years ago, or a lot of years ago.
I
think the guy with the what's it called that could mimic the noises. I think he's still alive. I think
he might be still alive because I think he did something recently, or at least a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Police Academy. Yeah, I'd look forward to that. Next on our list, Dave Bautista.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, Dave Bautista is still alive.
Dave Bautista is still alive. Yes, I'm still on Police Academy right now in my mind.
At least we hope he still is. So Dave Bautista has been very out and open about not wanting to work with Disney anymore because of the whole James Gunn being fired up of Guardians of the Galaxy because of the Twitter controversy. So Bautista has been, since the beginning, has been on James's side, and he's just been very, very out and open about like what Disney did was wrong, and he just doesn't want to work with them anymore.
Yeah. Well, he did say too, if they do use his script, he will be okay to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's his job. He's gonna do it. He's not gonna opt out of his contract and all that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's definitely giving Disney a hard time. Even after they approved the script, he's still to this day he's like, I have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. And Disney's not gonna want that. He
even said today, he would like to see a Drax spin-off movie, even if it's without him. So it's
even
kind of
without Dave Bautista or without James Gunn.
No, without Dave Bautista, without him being in it.
So you want to see a movie about Drax, but without him in it?
Without him, yeah.
Why? It's like, hey, I would like to see my car go 100 miles an hour, but I don't want to do it.
I don't want to be the one driving.
I don't want to be. Hey, you crashed my car.
I don't know, man. He's really out and spoken about not wanting to work at Disney.
No. Somebody interviewed him too. I think it was during this weekend. How he feels like the next director that takes over. And he was just saying, like, he was really cool about it too. Like, he wasn't bashing anything. He's like, listen, it's gonna be hard work. Whoever takes over. This is like, it's not gonna be easy for
tough,
them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough job for them. Yeah, all eyes are gonna be on him. It's not gonna really get as much of the thanks.
Yeah, and they shut down all of production for Guardians 3 until they.
It was supposed to start in January this year. Next year.
Yeah, so I mean, they were supposed to do like location scouting and all of that. People work in the props department, like all that stuff was gonna be, and everyone's just like, hey, just go home.
Yeah.
If you find any other work, go do that. Yeah.
Which is smart. I mean, they haven't brought out the state phase 4 yet. So nobody knows what's gonna come up next. So they can easily just take it off the list for now. Throw it on the back burner.
Yeah, because the only movie that we know for sure when it's coming out in Phase 4 is Spider-Man, which we'll get into later.
Exactly, and then of course you get rumors of Strange 2, Black Widow.
Yeah, we know like those are gonna be coming out.
Well, of course, but
we just don't know when yet.
Yeah, we'll find out D23 next year.
Yeah, because it will be after
Infinity War. I mean,
after Infinity War comes out. No,
I got
not Infinity War.
Yeah,
but
4.
Avengers 4 comes out. Yeah. So I mean, I love Bautista in these movies, so I'm hoping for the best. Like he at least continues them, but
I mean, he's not fully, just digging himself into a giant hole.
Yeah.
I mean, he's putting his foot in the hole, but he's not, buried yet. Like he hasn't said anything to be like, well, you're fired. Get that, because they would have fired him a long time ago. He's still there.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they are doing reshoots on Avengers 4 right now.
But they were going to do that regardless.
I know, but I'm just hoping that there's nothing like, oh yeah, by the way, we're just going to kill off your character completely right now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they could do it.
They could, but I'm hoping that they don't.
Yeah.
Because I still want another, Guardians 3 with all of the Guardians in it.
Exactly. And this movie, Guardians 3 was supposed to be like a big story plot for Drax.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be his moment. Him and I think Raccoon or Rocket was supposed to have a moment too. Because everybody had like their moments per movie. This is supposed to be his.
All right, just give me a Rocket. Here's your Guardians 3 lineup, okay?
Okay.
Rocket, Groot, and Thor.
That's a good one. But can you throw in Sylvester Stallone?
Oh, on their team?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
I don't give a fuck if Miley Cyrus is a
sure.
robot.
I was perfectly fine with it.
I didn't even notice half the time. I was
Vin
like,
Rames, Michelle Yeoh, Michael
Rames.
Rosenbaum was the Ice Guy, Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yes. You
there
sold
you go.
me. Matter of fact, even if it was a prequel of just them, but de-aged. And you could bring back Michael Rooker.
And you could bring back Michael Rooker.
Yes.
The original Guardians.
Yes. I would.
All right,
Batista, watch it.
You're fired. Yeah, we said it.
Yeah, fire everybody. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, you got Jurassic World. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're a $1 billion movie right there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's move on to other comic book movie news. Hey, did you hear Alec Baldwin got cast in the Joker movie?
Yeah, I was so excited.
Then the next day happened and he left. Motherfucker.
I blame the people who said what the movie was or like what type of character Thomas Wayne is going to be.
Yeah, so Alec Baldwin got cast in the Joaquin Phoenix Todd Phillips Joker movie as Thomas Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that he was going to be a 1980s Trumpian greedy businessman,
which is not Thomas Wayne.
Which is not at all Thomas Wayne.
So everybody took that as, Alec Baldwin's gonna play Donald Trump in the new Joker movie. And it was like, no, wait, no, I didn't say yes to this movie. No, I'm not doing. Never, not gonna happen.
But then it's like, wait, hang on. But what did they say in the meetings then to you that made you sign on to the movie then?
They probably didn't sell it to him like that. They probably sold it to him as, listen, you're gonna play the father of Bruce Wayne in this prequel to the drug crime.
So then here's my thing: why would he be listening to the news outlets about that, and not listening to what the actual studio is telling him?
Honestly, it didn't even get released totally by the studio. The studio did not say like, hey, Warner Bros. Came out and say, hey, listen, the Joker movie, bam, we got Alec Baldwin, boom. No, they didn't say that. This is he say, she say. So once everybody came around that, Alec Baldwin's going to play Donald Trump in the new Joker movie, he's like, listen, no, wait, no, I'm not going to get typecast.
He's playing Thomas
I already did
Wayne.
that. Exactly, but nobody's saying it as, hey, you're going to play as Thomas Wayne. And Thomas Wayne doesn't even act like this.
No.
That's not even him. He's supposed to be,
Thomas Wayne's a doctor.
He's a doctor?
Yeah.
No.
Thomas Wayne is a doctor, yeah.
Thomas Wayne owns $1 billion company of Wayne Enterprises.
Hey, that's his family's company.
Yeah, but
Thomas Wayne, he's a CEO, but he's also a doctor.
His wife was a doctor. What does his wife do for a living?
I don't fucking remember his wife. Martha?
I don't know Martha, but what did she do? I know her name.
Because remember in Batman Begins, how Bruce kept the
Oh, the stethoscope.
Yeah,
but
the
that's
stethoscope.
just
That's because he's a doctor.
That's not the main.
Remember, Thomas Wayne's like, no, I don't work there. I work in the hospital.
No, that's not
but
the main
our family
storyline.
owns.
That was just for Batman Begins, though.
Batman Begins was pretty accurate on the backstory of Thomas Wayne.
But there's like 5 different other backstories. But the main, mostly one is he's the CEO of this billion-dollar company.
He's a CEO, and he's a doctor.
And in the Christopher Nolan series, yes.
No, he's a doctor in the comics.
He's not always a doctor in the comics.
Most of the versions.
Most of the versions.
Most of the versions.
Yeah, but you don't have to, let's say, do the doctor ones. Just say he's the nice CEO of business that everybody in Gotham looks up to. He's the wealthiest man in Gotham.
And a doctor.
He's the wealthiest man in the smallest city in New York City.
Okay, but he's also, okay, fine. We'll keep it that way.
Yeah, he didn't have to be the doctor.
He's a doctor.
So let's just say you could be the wealthiest businessman in the smallest place of Gotham. That's all you had to be. I don't know why they're making him differently.
Look, this whole Joker movie is like a whole like Elseworld movie. Like it's just completely out of the continuity of what's happening right now. So they can really do whatever they want with this movie. Because it's not going to have any effect at all to like the bigger DCEU picture. Or the worlds of DC, or what the fuck they're calling it these days.
Honestly, they could have done that. Just make it DC's Outworld.
Yeah, that's probably how they're going to brand it. So.
Yeah, just like how Marvel did Marvel Black on Marvel Knights.
Anyway, speaking of DC, hey, Henry Cavill has a new project coming out.
Really?
Guess what? It's not Man of Steel 2.
Well, yeah, you put him on the back burner for like
for
6-7 years.
Yeah. So Henry Cavill just got today actually got cast in the Witcher Netflix series.
Okay, based off the video game.
Based off the video games that I've never played. I've heard a lot of great things about them.
I played Witcher 3. That was about it. I played a little bit of it. Somebody had it and I started playing around with it. I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Not really. So I heard it was a really good storyline. It looks pretty good. Like the story.
He hunts monsters and stuff.
Pretty much, stick demons and all that.
That's cool. Well, I mean, Henry Cavill has actually talked about the Witcher series for the last couple of months.
So he's a fanboy.
When he was doing like he's a fanboy of this. Because I think he was asking a bunch of questions like, hey, if you wanted to do like a project, like what would it be? He was like, oh, I would love to be in the Witcher series and stuff. So he was like a legit fanboy of this. And look, I like Henry Cavill. It's nice to see him get work.
Yeah, honestly, I like Henry Cavill. I'm like, he deserves more roles.
I mean, he deserves a Man of Steel too.
He deserves a Man of Steel. He deserves to be James Bond.
That too. I really want him as James Bond.
I like him as James Bond.
I know everyone's saying Idris Elba, and of course I love Idris Elba.
He's a little on the age of side. Yes,
he's up there.
He's honestly, he's on the age side. I say Henry Cavill. I mean, if you want to see him as a good spy, Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. is great. That was like a great
underage movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like a great audition for Bond for him.
Exactly. And he even played the British one. He played the American side.
Yeah.
And he was great in that one.
Look great.
That alone, Mission Impossible 6.
Come
7.
on, it's 6, yeah.
It's 6.
So good. So yeah, we're fans of Henry Cavill, and I'm looking forward to the series because it'd be kind of cool to see him hunt monsters and stuff. Hopefully he's got a sweet beard.
Oh, he's gonna have a great fucking beard
and a mustache.
Well, yes, you gotta have a beard that combines with a mustache.
I mean, that's not true. You can shave off your mustache and still have the beard
Wolverine style.
Wolverine style. He did it for years.
Yeah.
Technically counts. So hopefully he's got a great freaking mustache.
Oh, I dig it. So I say most likely he's out. I mean, they could film around it if they do Man of Steel 2, or have them join into they want to do a Supergirl movie. I don't know why you want to do a Supergirl movie, but
how about you just put Supergirl in Man of Steel 2 without having to do a Supergirl movie?
That's the easiest way to introduce Supergirl. And then if you want to do a spin-off, you do a spin. You do it the proper way.
There you go, yeah.
You don't do a Supergirl movie, bam, right off the bat.
No, you already got a pretty successful TV show right now.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I've been catching up.
Have you?
This season?
Yeah.
Bro, season 4? Fantastic.
Oh, with Rain and all that.
With Rain and everything. Yeah. My favorite season is Season 4? No, season 3. My bad.
I was about to say you jumped ahead, but yeah,
I jumped way ahead.
3, yeah.
Yeah,
No, ever
4 is
since
great.
the CW took it over from NBC, the show got way better.
Way, way better. This is a great season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thumbs up on Supergirl.
And that's another thing too. They do that. Then what are they gonna do with the TV show? Because they have a thing where it's like if you're on the movie, you can't be in the TV show because people will get confused.
Unless if you're the Flash.
Unless you're the Flash.
Unless you're the Flash.
True. No, but they had to get rid of a lot of the characters and then.
Because I remember, like Deadshot was like a pretty prominent character in Arrow.
Yeah, and then once he became in the movie.
Yeah, he got killed off.
Yeah, and then he got brought back, and then he got.
Yeah, then he got killed. Yeah. I don't know. I just want, I just want Man of Steel 2. It's like honestly, the only DC movie that I want right now, which is the weird part.
Who want to direct Man of Steel 2?
I really want the guy who did Mission Impossible Fallout, Christopher McQuarrie. He was talking about it too.
You already worked great with Henry Cavill, so
yeah. That's my fan pick.
I like it. And if things don't work out with James Gunn,
James Gunn.
Just put him in any superhero movie. Let him pick it out. Like, listen, it's a stack of DC characters. Go nuts. Knowing him, he'll probably pick the most randomest one that nobody ever wanted to think of doing.
Take Plastic Man.
And Plastic Man, Condiment King. Here you go.
There you go. The Condiment King movie. I mean, they'll do a villain movie at this point.
I would.
Yeah. Speaking of other DC news, you like Brendan Fraser?
I love Brendan Fraser. I haven't seen him in years, but yes. I heard he had a great TV show out, but I haven't seen him in years.
Well, guess what? He got cast in Doom Patrol.
Oh, Jesus.
As the voice of Robot Man.
Okay, so you don't have to see his face, but...
Well, apparently he's also going to be in, like, flashbacks as Brendan Fraser.
Can it de-age him?
Ooh.
Like mummy style looking?
Well, hang on. I don't know if the DC universe has that type of money yet.
Yeah, they do. DC. They just got bought up by AT&T. AT&T has money for days. They can do this.
All right. DH him to look like, you may say the mummy, I'm going to go like George the Jungle era.
I'm going to go Encino Man 8.
Damn, that's even that's even younger.
Let's go Babyface.
What was that other one? School Ties?
Was
that School Ties?
Yes, that was the one with
Matt Damon.
Yeah, no, was Ben Affleck was in that movie?
School Ties? No, it was Matt Damon.
Was that the one where he was a Jewish and played a Jew in school?
Yeah. Matt Damon
Ben Affleck was in that movie.
No, Matt Damon.
Was it Matt Damon?
It was Matt. Yeah, Matt Damon was the bad guy.
I thought Brandon Affleck was in that movie.
No, they look too fucking similar, dude. Brendan Fraser and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's true. They did look.
I would have caught people way off.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I thought he played the asshole in that one. I gotta watch School Ties again.
But hey, it's just really good to see Brendan Fraser, continue working because it has been.
Ben Affleck is in that movie.
Is he? Oh, really?
Yes, he is.
Is Matt Damon in it?
Matt Damon is also in it.
All right, look.
I knew Brendan Fraser was Ben Affleck.
I haven't seen School Ties in maybe like 15 years. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for headphone users. I got very excited when I'm right.
It's okay. I was wrong. I'll admit I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I admit.
Everyone else was in the movie. Chris O'Dowd.
Who?
Chris O'Donnell.
No fucking way.
Yes. I forgot he was in this movie.
Chris O'Donnell?
Robin.
Okay, that's like a whole DC freaking prequel right there that we just didn't know about.
Oh,
that's
God.
crazy.
All we need is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon was in he was in Thor
and Deadpool.
So technically not DC.
You can jump over.
There you go. All right, well, and we also have news that the DC Universe will be the streaming service will be dropping on September 15th.
And what is gonna be introduced? Nothing new?
Nope, you're gonna be getting a lot of old content until October 12th, which is when Titans will be dropping.
Okay, that's not bad. I feel like I could get enough time to watch all of like Batman the Animated Series, maybe a couple movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can watch the original Supergirl.
The movie?
The movie.
Oh, jeez. Are you trying to take my money or you're...
Hey, I'm just selling it to you. Look, man, if you want to watch Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman will be on there too.
Lois and Clark and The New Adventures of...
I do too.
I think, what was his name? Dean?
Dean Cain?
Dean Cain.
Hey, he's still one of the best Supermen out there.
Yes. Besides Henry Cavill, yes.
Besides and Tom Welling. Let's not forget Tom Welling.
Tom Welling, yes.
Okay.
I love him in Lucifer, but yeah, he does have that face.
Hey, he was my Superman for like 10 years.
Even I'll give it to Brandon Routh a little bit.
Look, I think Brandon Routh was such an underrated Superman.
It's not his fault.
It's a shitty movie he's put into.
But it's not his fault. Kevin Spacey was a great Lex Luthor. He was just in a bad fucking movie.
Shitty fucking movie.
I felt bad for both of them. Like he looks great as Superman.
Yeah, because he looked exactly like Christopher Reeve, who of course, the best Superman of all time.
Of course, any day of the week.
No one can beat him. Sorry, no one ever will, which no one should have to because he's the best. But yeah, Superman Returns is a shitty movie, but Brandon Routh,
great looking Superman.
That's
why I feel bad for Henry Cavill too. Like he's a great looking Superman. Yeah. He's just in bad fucking movies.
Hey, I like Man of Steel. Like I said, I love Man of Steel. That's one
movie. And then Man of Steel was a little too dark, and I really hated Lois Lane. Not in that movie specifically.
Oh, come on, I was about to say in that movie she's good.
That movie she was okay.
I'll give you BVS.
BVS was worse. BVS was worse, but yes, she was in Man of Steel 2. She was blowing his secret cover. That's why you don't tell her. That's why I like the other ways.
She screamed out his name once
in front of cops. How many Clarks are in Smallville?
Probably a lot.
Probably one.
Clark. How many Clarks do you know?
I don't live in Smallville.
Actually, I don't know any Clarks. Actually, to be honest, if Carlos is here, we don't have Clarks.
I know. I have I know a Kent. I know like 2 Kents.
Really? Yeah. I don't know any Kents.
I know 2 Kents. I just don't know anybody named Clark.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well, anyway, DC Universe, September 15th. Am I dropping some dollars for it? I don't know yet. We'll see.
If they give me like a free month.
Or a 1 month trial?
Yeah.
I'll try that out.
If they give me like a 1 month free trial, maybe even like a 1 week trial. I feel like I could binge that show in 1 week. And then if anything, I just get another email account and just redo it again for another
show. I can finish all of Batman the Animated Series in 1 week. I
just don't know if I could pay, what is this, $10 a month? No, $7 a month.
$7.99 a month.
$7.99 a month or $74 a year. I don't know. I mean, Young Justice, yeah.
See, yeah, the Young Justice one is a big selling point for me.
It is. Batman the Animated Series, I don't know.
For me, that's coming out on Blu-ray, so I'm gonna be getting that.
I'd rather get that. I mean, everything else is just a toy. No, everything.
Wait, so you mean to tell me you don't want to watch the 1 season of Birds of Prey?
Oh Jesus, that show from like the early
from 2000?
Exactly.
Or 1999?
Yeah, around that time when they were just doing shitty like superhero shows.
Until Smallville came out, and
Until Smallville came out.
See, is Smallville going to be on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have all the DVDs anyway.
Yeah, they did it in Blu-ray. I mean, in HD, 720p, 1080p style. Yeah. I've rewatched that series like every other couple of years. And if they could give me like I want to see if they could give me like stuff that I can't buy on DVD or see like on YouTube or something. Then yeah, like give me like the pilot episode of
Aquaman.
The pilot episode of Aquaman, or the trailer from Entourage where they did the fake trailer from Aquaman.
If they have the entire Aquaman movie from Entourage,
I will pay gladly $74 just to see that one.
I think this is like our 3rd episode talking about Entourage at a certain point,
but without actually talking about Entourage. We're just using them as reference.
Alright, moving on. So, hey, did you like the last 3 Star Trek movies?
I liked the first 2. Into Darkness was kind of boring, but yeah.
You mean Beyond?
Whatever it was called. Oh yeah, Beyond. It was Into Darkness.
Beyond was number 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you like Chris Pine?
I love Chris Pine.
You like Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, he's my favorite Thor.
Well, guess fucking what? In Star Trek 4, you may not even get him.
So what's the point?
How can you not have a... So...
Who's this movie going to be based off of? Spock? Bones?
Well, originally this was supposed to be about somehow the Star Trek crew using time travel to go back in the past and meet with Chris Hemsworth, who was Chris Pine's dad in the first movie, who died in the beginning. So Apparently, they tried doing like some negotiating with them for money wise.
And that's the problem when you don't sign contracts for X amount of movies or X amount of years. You get situations like this where it's like, I want more money.
They want more money.
You got to get them while they're young.
And apparently they're not refusing to pay them more money. So how the fuck you get a Star Trek 4 then?
You don't. I mean, unless you bring in somebody else to come in, like a Patrick Stewart. What was his character again? I forgot the name.
Jean-Luc Picard?
Picard. Do you like a Picard to run the show? Maybe.
Well, Picard's already having his own series coming out.
True, but I'm not saying get him specifically, but get someone to play his character. I don't know who else could run the show.
But no, I just wanted to say I'm pretty excited about a Picard series coming out.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
I will actually probably watch the Star Trek Discovery again.
I've actually heard the show's pretty good. I've not watched it.
I watched like the first episode. It didn't catch on to me. But then I heard it was good more afterwards.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just a lot of like dialogues, and not even like dialogue. It's a lot of Klingon talk. Lord Jesus.
See, you upset at the Klingons, and that's what happens. That's a technical difficulty.
It was a good thing we weren't filming.
That would have been bad. Well, I mean that's Star Trek for you. It's a lot of talking.
No, this is supposed to be an R-rated Quentin Tarantino style time travel movie.
I mean that was supposed to be different from the Star Trek 4 with Chris Pine though.
Oh, so it's supposed to be like a separate Star Trek
It's
movie?
like a separate Star Trek movie.
But who the hell is gonna be in that movie?
I don't know what's going on with these Star Trek movies right now. It's all confusing.
Gets me at it.
Yeah.
I can't do this. It's too much stress for me.
I'm sorry, Quint.
So you telling me Universal can't figure this shit out? Paramount can't just come in and be like, okay, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. That's it. Paramount doesn't have that much movies, that much franchise. They need to step their game up.
No, they only have, I mean, technically one successful franchise right now, just Mission Impossible, because Transformers is kind of going down the tank.
We'll start Bumblebee dudes. But yeah, and
Yeah,
the whole deal with Hasbro, and they're buying everything just to do their movies.
The All-Spark Pictures is what they're calling it.
Really?
Yeah. The whole Hasbro universe.
Yeah, Power Rangers, G.I. Joes.
They're calling it All-Spark Pictures is what the title is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So Paramount needs to step the game up, do something, pay him extra, pay him something.
Come
pay
on,
him
guy,
back
yeah.
in percentage-wise of sales. Do that. If you can't pay him up front, pay him like that. The movie sells so much money, then pay him extra amount of percentage.
Look, Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth are two really, really big names right now.
They're one of the two biggest Chris's.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Pine is hugely successful off like Wonder Woman and all the other movies that he does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth, look at fucking Thor, Avengers and everything. Like,
no, plus you got the Men in Black series coming out.
He's very,
he's a busy guy now.
busy guy. Pay them the money they need, because who's gonna want to go watch this movie with just Spock?
Bones.
And it's not like Leonard Nimoy Spock. It's just the other guy's Spock.
Yeah, what's his face?
Zachary Quinto.
You know what's weird? Every time I see him in other movies, I stare at his eyebrows.
He's got
big bushy
eyebrows.
And it's like, you're supposed
It's
to have
striking.
I don't know, like I felt like they grew wrong after like Star Trek. Like
they just kept shaving it bad,
for Star Trek, and then when they came back, it was just big and bushy.
Who was it? I was thinking when I was watching that the Hitman Agent 47 movie.
Oh god,
that he was in.
That movie. Yes.
Yeah, his eyebrows are really distracting every scene he was in.
Very distracting, that movie.
Yeah, that's a really bad movie. Don't recommend that one.
No.
Alright, so for our last piece of news, we got a Spider-Man Homecoming 2 title. Spider-Man Far From Home.
SMFFH?
SMFFH, yeah.
It's a weird
I don't fucking like that, actually.
like Spider-Man Far From Spider-Man Homecoming was SMHC. Not bad, simple, easy. SMCH.
I'm really disappointed this movie's not been called Spider-Man Prom Night.
I hope the next movie's called like Spider-Man Home Alone.
Spider-Man Home Alone.
Yes. Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Home Alone.
Spider-Man Never Going Back Home.
Is exactly. Just keep it in the home section. I feel like this is the way they're going. I'm kind of curious now what part 3 is gonna be called.
Spider-Man.
Welcome home.
Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
We finally came back to New York in part 3.
Yeah.
It's a long fucking way.
Boy, isn't Spider-Man dead?
See, that's the problem we're gonna do now with marketing. Like, you can't market this movie until after Avengers 4 comes out.
It's true, but they've already like announced like the movie's coming out and the title and everything.
I would love if they do the teaser trailer, and it's just like everybody in like the Spider-Man world like doing a funeral for Peter Parker.
It's not even it's like he's not in it at all. Like, it's
like
a really
all the trailers
dark,
just
depressing
like
movie.
It's just of Ned and Aunt May.
And then Ned and Aunt May are like, growing closer together.
The
Really,
secret love relationship they have.
I really want to be Ned right now.
Oh, Jesus. Everybody wants Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, so Spider-Man Far From Home. And we also found out that Nick Fury and Maria Hill will be in that movie as well.
Oh, and Pepper Potts.
And Pepper Potts.
Which, if Pepper Potts is going to be there...
Is Tony going to be in it?
If Tony's still alive.
If Tony makes it.
If Tony makes it out of Thanos' clutch.
Kind of weird that they just announced that Pepper Potts is going to be in it, but not Tony Stark. Did they just spoil Avengers 4?
Well, at least Pepper Potts is still alive.
Hey, there you go. Always like me some pepper.
No, but this place takes place in Europe.
Yeah, he's going to be an exchange student.
No, I think it's supposed to be a school field trip because Martin Starr is still in it.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, foreign exchange
not
student.
An exchange student.
Yeah.
Well, technically, he would be a foreign exchange student.
Well, he's not really exchanging. He's just mostly visiting. So, yeah.
That's what I originally thought it was going to be.
Yeah, so they're going to go to Europe. They're going to go to the Vatican. And like all around this area.
Yeah, so it's going to be International Spider-Man.
Yeah. Hydro Man is going to be in it.
That's a rumor. Yeah.
Who else is the main one?
Mysterio. Possibly Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. Apparently, he was spotted in New York City where they're filming a...
Well, even he said he was going to be in this movie, but, without saying it.
It's not confirmed nor denied yet, so we shall see.
Yeah, and Multi-Man. I don't know who the fuck's going to play him.
Multi-Man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Weird, right? They pick like the
so
weirdest characters between him and Hydro Man, but...
I mean, Hydro Man, Hydro Man's
yeah, how many times have we rolled the Spider-Man ride at Universal?
Okay, that's the only reason why I'm saying...
I knew him, and then he killed Mary Jane in the Spider-Man TV show in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, he was in a lot of the episodes in the 90s in the cartoon show.
Yeah, like I said, he was the one to do that, and then you thought Mary Jane came back, but she really was like a Hydro clone. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That was a fucked up episode.
That was awesome. He's like, about to go hug her shit. He's like, all water. Like, yeah, so.
Damn. Yeah. We shall see.
Oh, and Wonder Woman. Spider-Woman's going to be there, too.
Spider-Woman?
Yeah, the actress is the character herself. I don't know. She's
she was one of the wasn't she one of the kids on the debate team? Not the debate team.
No, she wasn't in the first movie. I think she's gonna be originated in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the name of her, but yeah, she's there too. But maybe as just a character herself.
I'm
like
really hoping that this is not like too many characters in this movie.
Oh, like the thing they have in Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 2 where it's just way too much shit going on right now.
Like, I just hope that's not what's going to happen here.
I think it's going to be more like Homecoming, how we had Vulture and we had Shocker and we had the Tinker, but it was mostly just Vulture.
Yeah.
Like, they were there, but they weren't really
They did that fine.
Like, if you do, like, a quick scene or, like, a montage or something, and Hydro Man does come up, like, from when he's going visit, like, other cities, sure, I have it. The throwaway character. Hydro Man, I don't really need a whole movie with Hydro Man in it.
It's a very kind of disposable villain.
So throw a throwaway character here and there. That's fine. Spider-Man's got a shit. He's got one of the most characters in his stories than, like, Batman.
Well, it's always, like, Batman and Spider-Man have the best rogues gallery.
Yes. Like, if you need something, like, that's why you mostly see video games of them two.
That's true.
Because you can do so much with them two than anybody else.
So much more than anybody else.
Exactly. Everybody else, you got to add characters. Like, oh, let me borrow this character. Let me borrow this character.
Like, why do you think on Arrow they share a bunch of Batman villains?
And you basically did the whole Batman story.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
it's a fucking Batman show at one point.
Yeah, and speaking of Spider-Man, can't wait to play the game.
Ooh, we will be playing the game.
Play the shit out of this game this weekend.
Oh yeah, we'll be making sure to give you guys a review on the game.
High quality review.
Yeah, super dynamic gaming is coming.
Coming soon to a
console
YouTube near you.
I was gonna say to a console near you.
I'm not putting my shit on PlayStation
but
disc.
To,
No one's gonna watch this shit on
to a YouTube, to a simple YouTube channel near you. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for us today on the Super Dynamic Bros podcast. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know down in the comment section if you guys liked any of the topics that we talked about, if you agree with us, if you disagree with us.
Yeah, if you guys disagree with us, please let us know, because I like a full conversation with someone that disagrees with me than someone who does agree with me.
Yeah, I mean, I always like, if you want to give me like a high five in the comment section.
Oh yeah, if you agree with us too,
let
us know. But if you disagree with us, really let us know.
Really let us know.
Yeah, I want to talk back to you.
I want to come after you. No.
I'm gonna find out where you live and talk to you. Okay, for man to man, mano y mano, woman to man.
Anyway, guys, make sure to also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Super Dynamic Bros. And everyone, please, pretty please, have a dynamic day.